My goodness, Merry Christmas again. 7. A lovely fellow patient, Dr. Nina, asked about what antivirals have I taken, what meds have I taken. The thing about the antivirals, they're not going to help you overnight. It's not one dose and bing, your viral titers are down. I'll tell you, your Epstein-Barr virus titer may never come down. They really didn't touch mine. The Valsite is what it brought down. I also took something years ago that we all were taking, Kudepressin. You can look that up. Kudepressin, and then it was, the name changed, Nexavir, when another company took it over because the original company went bankrupt or something. It knocks down the HHV6 titer. Now, I'll tell you. Okay, I started, again, with antivirals in 2014. All right, I had actually a bronchitis in 2013. It was like this COVID. Man, I'll tell you, for 4 weeks, my peak flow was 200. I was over that nebulizer machine every 2 hours. I had chicken soup making every day. I was in that immunologist's office 4 times. That says, how much longer? How much longer? Let me tell you, because I know how to take care of myself, there was no way I was going to a hospital. There was no way I was going to a hospital. We went through steroids the whole month, 2 Z-Packs. I not only had the albuterol, but I also had this other one that he wrote, I forget the name of it. Anyway, and that flared up the viral titers. Oh my, just, it was terrible. It was terrible. Finally, in 2014, I said to my longtime doctor who I had, we got to start antivirals. So he did acyclovir. Acyclovir really didn't touch. I mean, I took it for a number of months, and so now the other GP, okay, he knew I was taking acyclovir. This was the second long-time doctor. He says, well, what about Valtrex, you know, valacyclovir? I said, okay. So I took that, I would say, let me see, from sometime in 2014 to the beginning of 2015. So then the first long-time doctor, the longest long-time doctor, I said, you know, Valsite has a generic name now. The insurance will pay for it. So he wrote a prescription for the Valsite. I was taking the 2 together. All right, now, the first month, that was January of 2015, I started feeling little windows of time. Windows of time. And I thought, I think we got business here. I think we're doing business here. March of 2015, I woke up one day, and the flu, basically the flu from hell was gone. I went and had lab work done, and the HHV6 titer was almost negative. That HHV6, so it took time, and I took the Valsite with the Valtrex, valacyclovir, probably about 8 months, and then I kept taking the Valtrex, valacyclovir, every day until 2019, and I take it a couple of times a week. If something, I'll tell you, when I had COVID, all right, when I had COVID, I took it every day. All right, but one thing, when you feel something coming and you get sick, you got to protect yourself. Otherwise, your illness is gonna, you'll have a major relapse. I took the antiviral every day, and actually I had, talking about connections, I had another connection. I got the cocktail. I had COVID in August 2020. I got the hydrochloroquine and everything, and no long COVID. All right, you know, like I said, I was a nurse during AIDS, and the same thing happened where cheap and expensive drugs were blocked, and patients died of the AIDS pneumonia that didn't need to die. There was no way I was going into the hospital. There was no way I was going to be a sitting duck with that COVID, really. And Listen, I'm a patient almost 32 years, going on 32 years, 31 and a half. All right, so I'm telling you from experience as a patient, do not be a sitting duck if you don't have to. There are telemed doctors that you can call and for almost nothing, and we'll call in a prescription or something. You got to survive, my friends. You have to survive. You're in a survival mode with this illness, okay? Because look where the research is. All right, I just happen, you know, what I've done and what some of the other long-timers done is because we're patients and we followed what the early ones did. We knew. So that's what I do with the antivirals. And when something comes up, I'll take the Valtrex every day, and I have an ongoing prescription. And I have actually 2 doctors giving me that. You know, you got to do what you got to do. So I hope that's helpful. But remember, survival. Survival, do not be a sitting duck. Really, and I'm telling you this from my heart. I know it's terrible. Terrible illness. Terrible. And actually, I have a quiche here in the oven, and I forgot to put the timer on. Merry Christmas again. Have a good day.